Hello guys, welcome to my channel. If you are watching this video for the first time and haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Well, you bought an iPhone and very new to it but not sure about the initial setup? Then don't worry, this video might help you out. Yes, today's video is about setting up the new iPhone. And please note that this is demonstrated with iPhone 12 mini and these steps are similar for all iPhones which is having Face ID. But those with home button, the steps will vary a little bit. Let's get started. The very first step is setting up your preferred language. Once you turn on the iPhone, the first screen that pops out is this: Hello in different languages. Just swipe up to begin. Set your preferred language. Whatever the language iPhone supports will be listed here. Just choose your preferred language. Once you select the preferred language, upcoming steps will be followed by the selected language. I just selected English. Next is selecting country or region. Scroll down the list and select your country or region. I'm going to select India. There it is, selected. It will take you to the quick start screen. It says if you already have another iPhone or iPad which is running iOS 11 or above, you can bring that near to this iPhone with Bluetooth turned on, and so that you can sign in and set up. This will reduce the time. If you are new to Apple or don't want to set up like the previously mentioned step, just tap on setup manually down there. Now you see the written and spoken language picked up based on your previous language and country selections. You can change this by tapping on customize settings or just continue if you are fine. The next step is activating your device. For this you require to connect to your Wi-Fi or cellular data, or else Mac or PC if no Wi-Fi or cellular data option is available. I didn't put SIM into this phone yet, so it's not showing up cellular data option. I'm having Wi-Fi, so I'm going to use it. Let's connect to the Wi-Fi. Okay, I think it's connected. Just tap next. Now it will verify your hardware information to identify your iPhone for activating. This may take few minutes. If it's successful, your iPhone gets activated. Verification done, and what you see next is data and privacy, which gives a small glance of how the data is being collected and for what, when and where. Just tap on continue for the next step. Well, the next step is setting up the Face ID and passcode for security. If your iPhone is having home button, here is where the step will vary. Instead of Face ID, it will ask you to set up Touch ID. You can also set this up later. I'm not going to set up Face ID now, so I'm skipping this step. For that, just tap on setup later. Create passcode. You can create passcode with different options. This is the default one with 6-digit number. To see what are the other formats available, tap on passcode options and it will show the various formats of setting up the passcode. You can also skip this step by tapping the last option, don't use passcode. I'm going to use the default one, and let me set the passcode as 1 for demo. Okay, you got an alert saying this can be easily guessed. Please use the harder one and which you can also remember easily. I'm going to tap use anyway. It's asking to re-enter the passcode. Just enter the same. It will take you to the next step. In this step, you can set up the apps and data with these available options, such as you can restore apps and data from iCloud or from a Mac or PC using iTunes. You can also transfer data directly from another iPhone or also from an Android phone. If you want to set up this phone as completely new and don't want to transfer any apps and data, just tap on the last option, which is don't transfer apps and data. I'm also going to use the last option. just tapping on it. Here you must have an Apple ID to proceed to next step and also to use App Store and other Apple services as stated in the screen. Well, if you don't have one, you can create your new Apple ID by tapping on forget password, or don't have an Apple ID and just follow the instructions. If you have one, enter it in the box. I'm already having one and going to use it. I'm masking this information for my privacy purpose. Enter your Apple ID and password and tap on return or next. It is verifying the information you provided. Okay, I'm getting this because I'm already using my Apple ID in another device, and for security purpose a verification code is being sent to that device that I need to enter here to proceed. If you also get this, please check your Apple device for the code. I'm entering the code. I think I entered the wrong code. Let me try again. Okay, again I need to check the device for the new code. Just entering the recently received code. Please note, you will only receive this when you are using the same ID in another iOS device. Code verified successfully. Now you see the terms and conditions screen. You can send this terms and condition to your email ID by just tapping on send by email. I'm going to tap agree and it will take you to the next step. Express settings, just tap continue. What you see here is information to keep your iPhone updated. Tap continue. Next is Siri setup. Siri is a virtual assistant. You can use Siri to make calls, text and much more through your voice. Well, I'm going to set this up later and hence tapping on setup later in the settings. You can also follow the same if you don't want to set up Siri right away. Screen time. Setting this up will give you the report of how much time you are spending on your iPhone and what apps you are using more and etc. Here also I'm going to skip, so tapping on set it up later. App analytics. This helps developer to improve their apps by sharing the app activity. If you don't wish to share, just tap don't share. True tone display. This feature is for giving better screen display based on different light conditions when it is turned on. You can see the difference by tapping and holding this. Now you have to continue with true tone option, but if you don't want, no worries. This can be turned off later in the settings under display and brightness. Tap on continue. Next screen is appearance settings, that is light mode and dark mode. The current mode is light mode. Choose the one you prefer and tap on continue. Display zoom, and this is the final setup. The option is standard and zoomed. Zoomed one shows larger text and control as you see in the screen. Choose your preference and continue. Please note that all of the setup done so far can be changed anytime under settings. That is it. You see the welcome to iPhone screen. Just swipe up to get started. I think these steps are simple and easy. I hope this video would have really helped you. If you got stuck or have questions, please post in the comment section. You can also visit Apple's official support site, that is support.apple.com. If you liked this video, please share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.